It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I am all out of gum.
How dare you!
Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing now? And Ankit is saying, input issues so busted that even Tinder folks can't help me swipe right. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you will get that swipe right. What's up, K-Man? How are you doing? Right, so what do we need to do? What do we need to do? I need to use a bit of my energy. And in order to do that somewhat quickly, I guess I'm just gonna quickly sprint through some of this. What's up? Ends. Sheesh. Immediately unsend. Nobody's safe from unsend in this chat. Why is everyone saving units this month? Because there's nothing else to do in the game. Quite literally that. There's absolutely nothing happening. There's absolutely nothing happening in the game right now. Therefore, what else? What is a better thing to do? I'm on 5.4. Any advice? Yes. Check out the guides. Pay attention to the nodes. And remember to have a solid counter for 546 Ultron. Other than that, 5.4 was not too bad. And that 5.4 was not too bad. It's fairly decent piece of content. I'm so done with the game. What did the game do to you now? Oh, you mean inability to swipe left, right, or center? Or block? Or do anything? Ah, yeah, that could be a deal breaker. That could be a deal breaker. No, there are no secret unit offers coming. In fact, the next big offer that is scheduled, you know, there are basically kind of like 4 big times spend money, and most of the time units as well in the game. But the next one that's coming is pretty much cash exclusive. That's going to be spring cleaning. Spring cleaning, you know, has turned into, you know, another July 4th or Cyber Weekend in a sense, but it's only cash. Next unit kind of like huge spending spree is going to be July 4th only, so that is still quite a while away. Basically, we have spring cleaning in April, end of the April, I believe, but that's cash only. And we have July 4th, which is in fact for units as well, where you probably want some 20k units or so already. Then we have Cyber Weekend, where you also want some 20k units or so already. And then obviously there's gifting. Those are like the 4 big events in MCOC. Happy Taco Tuesday? Well, enjoy your Taco Tuesday, mate. Can anyone reach Cavalier without watching any guide ever? Yeah, I did. I did. I'm sure people can do it. It's harder, you know. People don't understand how easy it is for them today. Because a lot of game modes have been kind of nerfed. You can gain resources a lot faster than you used to. You can gain rank of materials faster. You have access to 5 and 6 star champions much earlier on. But yeah, you can. 18k is mostly Cavalier, right? Well, here's the thing. I personally think if you have 18k units, you should be using those units to become Thronebreaker and not worry about those offers. I don't think those offers are all that worth it unless you like Thronebreaker. You know what I mean? But KT, here's the guide. So, hey, what's up, Q? Yeah. Ignoring you. Well, ignoring you is fun. Ignoring you is fun, Q. As always. What's up, Superman Blue? What's up, William Lint? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm kind of eagerly refreshing forums and waiting for Kabam update on the situation, everything else that's happening. I know that I already did upload quite a few videos today and stuff like that, but I do want to kind of stay on top of everything that's happening right now. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye pretty much on the information channels to see if there is anything interesting that pops up. Then I love Chinese New Year. This one was very generous to me. It actually wasn't generous to me at all. I only got 1 unit pack. Like, I only land out of all of the greater red envelopes, I got 188 units. That's it. There you go. Sinzu Helm. Hey, what's up, Sinzu Helm? How are you doing? Was either go hard on gifting or push Thronebreaker, so spend 1k units, completing 6.3 and 6.4. It's always to get... Here is the thing. As soon as you involve offers become infinitely better when you're Thronebreaker. Offers plus all the other quirks that you get, you know, better daily crystals, better 4-hour crystals, better glory store, and a bunch of other things. All of that combined is very much so worth chasing. And that is something you really do want to go for. You want to become Thronebreaker as early as possible. You do not want to take a huge detour by grinding out 18,000 units and then, you know, buying the cab offers that chances are likely you're not going to be super satisfied with anyways, just because you're going to see Thronebreaker offers who are that much better. Think they'll cancel season early again? Yeah, I do. I do think so. Maintenance is tonight. Well, even if maintenance is tonight, they need to discount this war. So it's one of the two things. If they can sort out the current problem relatively quickly, they can cancel just this last war. This last war by no means should count. And then if they can, you know, let's say revert to previous month update in terms of controls or something like that, then they can finish out the season with yet another war missing from it. Alternatively, they do need to cancel the season if they can't, you know, get on top of this quickly. But by the comments in the thread, as in like latest comment from Kabambu and stuff like that, does not fill me with confidence. Power input issues. I'm going to show you that comment in a sec. So here we are, and the latest comment that was very, very recent is coming from Kabambu. I think it's Kabambu. Kabam0. We're trying to troubleshoot the issue, so they're not really necessarily able to replicate it, even yet at this point. So it doesn't look good timeline-wise. It doesn't look like they're close to fixing it. It looks like they are still trying to identify it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So I do think that it is very likely that Alliance War season is going to be over. Maintenance is nice, so hopefully they fix the bugs. Hopefully, but again, I am doubtful. Create a baby account and pulled 6-star Kang from 3 GGCs. Nice, nice. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I don't even have a 6-star Kang, I think. Yeah, I have a 6-star Thanos, I don't have a 6-star Kang. Look at that. Look at that Venom melt. This war should be cancelled. Yeah, this war is likely to be cancelled. So Relentless. Me, I'm kind of stuck in the game. I'm Cavalier and I have no desire to carry on story quest anytime soon. Well, complete and explore and collect monthly. Can't buy any of the variants cheaply at the moment. Help. Well, that is what you need to do. You need to work on getting better, and you need to kind of work on variants. In order to do so, you need to improve your roster and resources. So what I would focus for you at the moment is as much monthly and side event as possible, and as much variant completions and things like that to kind of establish your roster and establish yourself. You say you have no desire to carry on with story content, but that is something that you will have to do. Obviously, you want to make it as easy as possible on yourself, so you want to get as good of a roster as you can. And that probably is going to happen primarily via monthly event quests, monthly side event quests, alliance quests, and variant content. What's up, Lawrence? What's up, Big Blue? How are you doing? Welcome from Lord Shadows. Well, thank you very much, Shadow Raiders. What's up, Lord Shadow? How are you doing yourself? Good afternoon, Katie. I hope you're enjoying the day. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Fairly productive, I would say, even. Getting way out of hand. Katie, season 27, 30, and 31 now, possibly. Yeah, I know. I know. It's not good. It's really not good. Kabam's track record in Alliance War seasons, concluding, is taking a dump. They need to focus everything on nerfing Groot. Exactly. Figure out early and lay down and bit rest. Well, you do you, my friend. You get your rest, and I will just grind a bit. I will be trying to get as many units as I can throughout February. So that means I'm also going to be grinding more of this 4-star arena that I typically don't do too much. Cancel culture is now affecting MCOC war season specifically. But yes. Okay, thanks for the continued content. Helps make working from home more enjoyable. My pleasure, my friend. My pleasure. And I thank you all for your support. If it wouldn't be for you, I wouldn't be doing this. It's simple as that. So, you know, it's kind of mutually beneficial relationship. You guys watching my videos, you guys supporting my channel the best way you can, you know, means a lot to me. And, you know, hopefully it's worth it, and hopefully I'm able to sort of repay the favor, so to speak. And, you know, I do understand that everybody's life circumstances and convictions are different, but, you know, some people can support the channel financially. That's awesome, but just watching, just liking the videos, that's also helpful. And the best thing for the channel is always if you recommend it to your friends, if you forward the links, if you tell other people to come and join us. That's the best thing ever. Why is this month unit grinding month? Because there's nothing else happening, that's why. Very simple. There's absolutely nothing else happening in this game. What else are you gonna do? You can twiddle your thumbs and do nothing, or you can try and get as many units as you can. What else are you gonna grind for? We have a symbiotic relationship with you, Katie. Exactly. Anyone does a really good job. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice thing to say. What's up, Dex? How are you doing? I actually have a war video that I could have uploaded today, but I'm gonna upload it tomorrow because I figured enough videos today. Enough videos today. What's up, K-Dog? How are you doing? Man, not dancing. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Hoarding units for whatever is coming. Yes, kind of. You know, there's always enough ways to spend your units, you know? Spending your units in this game has never been a problem. You know, a moment of weakness and you have opened 10 cow crystals. Or something like that. There's always an offer or a crystal or something that you can use your units for. But getting units, you know, that's the tricky part. More in calm before the storm? Hopefully so. Hopefully there is a storm. Doing fine, KTU? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Those antibiotics are working. So I'm very happy that my nose and my sinus infection is much better. They're also kicking my stomach, and my stomach kind of has been hurting for like last 2 days, which is quite annoying. So, you know, life's never straightforward. You trade one thing for another. I don't like you, but somehow I always end up on this channel. Hey, you know, we don't kink shame here. If you like to punish yourself, and that punishment is watching my channel, you know, whatever floats your boat, my friend. Whatever kind of kinks you're into, that's on you. Oh, come on. Whatever. Hope you're doing well after a health problem. Yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing better, definitely. I'm definitely doing better. Right, he's not running like before. What's not running like before? Moment of weakness and you open 10 cow crystals. Well, that's true though. That is true. That's what happens. Luckily, recently I have been able to kind of keep a handle on all of that stuff. But it's very, very, very easy to make sure your units go away very quickly. Oh, you weren't rocketting? Glad to hear you doing better. Yeah, I had quite a lot of to deal with in recent months. And most recently, well, the continuous thing is that I had a very bad sinus infection for a very long time that nothing seemed to help against until this particular medicine. So that was really doing my head in. And on top of that, a couple of weeks ago, both me and my girlfriend tested positive for the Transformers variant. And, you know, that was another thing that we had to deal with. And, you know, it hit me somewhat, but I recovered relatively quicker. My girlfriend had it a lot worse than I did. And then we ended up in hospital and... there was a lot. There was a lot. Well, hello there, John. How are you doing? How are you doing, John? And Emma too. The team JJs. Team of JJs. Great interview with Profman. Very honest and informative. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. People seem to like it for the most part, so I'm super happy with that. Super happy with that. Very flattering. Humbling. Got 700 units from Chinese New Year event. Nice. Good for you, man. Good for you. I wasn't as fortunate, but you know, you win some, you lose some. It's all good. I only got 188 units from those red envelope things. So once I rolled on units. And, well, whatever units you get for exploring the quest. You're living through it. Hope your girlfriend has recovered fully by now. Yeah, my girlfriend's fine. My girlfriend's fine. She still has a little bit of a cough, but you can hardly notice now. It's pretty much gone away by now. Yeah, so we're better. Not this Sunday, last Sunday is when we ended up in hospital, and then it was really bad. And then before that for several days, and after that for several days, you know, it basically just ended up, you know, 24/7 pampering her and bringing her teas and, you know, just making sure she's all right. And I was very, very scared and very, very stressed for her. And you know, I was ill myself at the time. It's just that I wasn't as bad as she was, but we were a pair of miserable people. We were a pair of miserable, miserable people. We're both 30. You know, I'm 31, she's 30. But we were like an 80-year-old couple. Literally. Oh yeah, I watched the latest Demon Slayer episode. I did see it. It was quite nice, yeah. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. Again, I have this weird thing about characters losing their body parts. In any game, in any media, I like my heroes and protagonists to be fully functional, with both hands, with both legs, and all of that stuff. And as soon as the Hashira's hand got chopped down, I was like, I don't like the guy anymore. I don't care for him. It's just the thing. And the final point is, I don't mind if they get robotic placements or something like that. I just mind...
J's $1.35. Whale, bring it on, peeps.
Wailing out with $1.35. Thank you. Is that the exact amount of one of the Majesty's Great British Pounds? I believe it is. But thank you very much, John. Wail away, £1 at a time. Still better than Messiah. Don't spoil it for others, you bastard. He didn't lose the hand in this episode. I think he lost the hand in last episode anyway. So, on the spoiling. But in general, I'm just saying, in any movie. Oh no, I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying somebody lost a hand, but you already saw it in an episode before. No. But the point is, as soon as a character loses their hand, unless they immediately get a replacement, some sort of robotic part or something like that, or a magic hand.
Shut up and take my money.
Whoa.
Dog 2017 $100. Tell Chels she can be my office bling.
Well, you can tell her yourself. You can tell her yourself. I'll give you her line ID, and I will quote this. You know what? You know what? Thank you, first of all. Thank you. That's beyond generous. That's beyond generous. And I'm extremely grateful for that. I truly am. But since you seem to be so confident in talking about Chels' office bling, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to copy this message in its entirety. And I will PM to Chels online. And now she knows. Now I have told her. Now I have told Chels that she can. You would like her to be your office bling. How about that? I found up to 70 energy refills. That's 2.1k units. Good for you, man. Good for you. Where are you gonna use them all? Have you got 10 on Demon Slayer yet? I have watched Demon Slayer anime, yeah. What's the enough amount of unlocking full suicides and willpower max as well? Around 6,500, something like that. Around 6,500 units if you get them at full price. If you get the mastery cores at full price, then it's about 6,500. You can save yourself by, you know, waiting and looking for mastery core offers and perhaps utilizing the summoner sigil. You can get 50 unit discount there as well.
Shelder $5. Got the Megatron variant PCR test just now. Sadly my iPad broke today as well. Man dancing.
Man dancing. Man, hang in there. Hang in there. The thing is that Omicron variant, it might not be as deadly, but it's still a horrible little piece of crap to go through. And, you know, it still can get very, very, very serious. So there is this thing that people think that Omicron variant is like, you know, very weak and it's not going to do anything and it's just kind of like a flu or something. Still, be careful. It still has plenty of bite in it. I hope it goes well for you. I really do. And don't just suffer through it. If it gets worse, then do contact somebody for help. But here we are. I understand what you mean, Katie. Like Anakin and Luke Skywalker. Yeah, exactly. You know, if like with Anakin or Luke, if you get a robotic part in your hand, I have no problem with that. But if you like for instance, even a finger, I find problematic. Like in John Wick, as soon as John Wick cut off his finger in the last movie, I like John Wick about 25% less. I was like, that guy is a bit of a loser. He lost his finger. I don't know what it is. I just like my protagonists to be fully functional. But thank you, K-Dog again. Eddie at work, but we're grinding for Blade. I was not expecting this. I will think about that. I don't know. Because I might want to grind for Captain America. Falcon. I also need to speak with my girlfriend about how much time I'm going to have to it. I might end up grinding for Blade. But I really need to also kind of remind myself what the cutoffs have been. I actually probably need to ask you, what do you think the cutoff, what would be your goal thereabouts? Because some of the cutoffs have been just insane, and I'm not up to putting up that many points. Opened 4 5-star features, was hoping for an L dupe and anti-venom. I did get Toad as a new champion though, Red Guardian dupe. Well, I didn't get everything that I wanted to as well. On my channel, you can see that I uploaded a video with 30 5-star features opened. I opened 30 featured 5-star crystals, and I wanted 4 champions. So you can see how many of them I got. You can see how many of them I got. I'll watch the Mugen Train movie too. Yes, I have watched the Mugen Train movie too. That's where the weird-looking flame I should have died, right? This Привет, как дела? Привет, как дела? Evidence releasing. Those Master Code offers for cash are very cheap. Yes, that's true. Plenty of rest and water, definitely. Actually, doctors said that juice is better, like orange juice or apple juice or whatever. You want to update on another user issue? I am keeping an eye on it, and there is no meaningful update as of yet. If anything, then Kabam is just looking extremely incompetent because they're still unable to replicate the issue, and they're still asking what devices people are using and stuff like that. So I don't think that it doesn't look like solution is, you know, imminent, because they're still just trying to replicate the problem, I suppose. Hey, how are you doing, Max? Anyways, I'm even more hyped for Mob Season 3. I never started watching Mob. Somebody was really adamant of making me watch Mob Psycho, but I didn't start it yet. So you don't like Shanks? I do not like Shanks. I do not like Shanks. Somebody sniffed him saying that? Saying what? Even a finger. Well, it's true, even a finger. As soon as John Wick lost the finger, then that's it. You know? That's it. Are there any other good animes this season? I hope, you know, I didn't find too many that I wanted to watch. I'm watching the ongoing one with the guy that has that crest on his hand, and he kind of got reincarnated thousands of years later. That is decent. The Realist Hero who saved the kingdom, I'm watching that one, and I'm watching the one where talented prince wanted to sell off his kingdom, but is, you know, kind of accidentally making it awesome. Is there anything else that is worth watching this season? What about much showing up? Scores are so high, I'm a bit concerned since I only get 2 days to the grind, and it's Super Bowl weekend here in the US, so little celebrations going on. So yeah, you might want to go for round 2, maybe. I also really need to figure out whether I have it in me to go for a champion again, because it's been a really long while since I have one for a 6-star. And if I will go for a champion, it's probably going to be Sam Wilson. Red is going to be fine. What? Should definitely watch Mob Psycho. Fine, I might. You're being ablazed. JW is going to get you. What is that? Ablazed? What does that even mean? Yeah, but Wano is fine. What is Wano? Can't wait for the next John Wick. It's been forever. Yeah, I'd gladly watch another one of those. I'd gladly watch another one of those. You know what I'm really actually waiting for? Invincible Season 2. How bloody long does it take to make a season of, you know, animated show? Should have been out ages ago. Where the hell is Invincible Season 2? And, you know, since the show came out, I actually kind of looked into the storylines of the show and stuff like that. I really want Season 2. The manga. How good is 6-star long shot? It's alright. Very good. John Wick's better than Neo? Yeah. probably. Neo was kind of a bit of a letdown in the Matrix regurgitations. I must say that Neo was a bit of a letdown in the regurgitated Matrix movie.
Shut up and take my money.
Jay's $99. Put the J fam up with Dog. He's our bling.
Oh. See that? See that? You never know how day is gonna go. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. And you never know how day is gonna go. K-Dog started the day. K-Dog started the day wanting to be Chels' office bling, right? And then he came back, changed his mind, said Chels can be his office bling, and then it turns out that he is being turned into J-Fam bling. And you know, we all know what that means. It means Emma is gonna put him in the box, pull out the duckling, and is gonna do something horrible. So you better be ready for that. You better be ready for that. But thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Honestly, guys, you have no idea how much of a positive influence you have on me and my life in general. It's not a secret that, you know, I have had, especially, you know, that I have had fairly hard half a year, and I do have occasional problems with depression, and it never truly kind of goes away. And you guys are the best part of it. You guys really do help with all of that stuff. So thank you. Thank you very much. Bones is an anime studio, which is a very good one. Okay, I have no idea about anime studios. Can someone explain why it's unit hoarding chat? Because February is a very boring month. That's why. It's a very simple thing. February this month is a unit hoarding month because nothing else is happening in game. It's literally that simple. There is no content to do. There are no events. There's nothing. So what's the best thing you can do in this game when there's not much happening? Get as many units as you can to use at a later date, because you can always use more units. Not for cow crystals, then for offers. If not for offers, then eventually for gifting crystals or something. Gary sent you something interesting online about what we talked about. Thank you, White Mommy. I'll check it out. I will check it out. The premium currency in the game is unit. That is correct. Yes. Where is White Yummy? Here we go. They are now on holiday. Ah. So the top ones are how they are now. Yeah. And then how they would be. Oh no, the top ones are how they would be matching with the new user interface, and the bottom ones are how they are now, right? Yes, yes. So the top ones are, yeah, that's interesting. Definitely show it up. I will make a video on that tomorrow then. Thank you. Units is MCOC bling. That's true. Units is MCOC bling. If a hero lost their little toe, would you still dislike them? Ah, the Vigilante question. He lost only half. No. I would have an issue with it. I would still have an issue with it. But as long as the hero is not shown with, you know, without their shoes on, and I would not have to look at it, I would not have to see it, I think I would be able to put it out of my mind. I still don't like it. Still not a fan of it. But I think so long as they don't go out of their way showing the hero without shoes, I could, you know, forget about it. So even toes. Dear Lord, no, K-Dog, just put the blindfold on quick. What is K-Dog doing now? Think I should be worried now? I think you should be worried now. I think you should be worried now, K-Dog, indeed. 100%. Now there's way to... Anyway, I don't even watch you play the game now. Just like you in the background. Well, you're the man. I don't even know how to take it. Is that a good or a bad thing? But me on the background. Who's on the foreground? That's the question. That's the question. Who's on the foreground? And what do you do? No. And perhaps even more important question. What do you do with me whilst I am on background, you know? That's also very, very important. Hey, some couples might be into smooth jazz to get the mood going. Some couples might like a 6'5" Eastern European chatting shit and to get the mood going. Again, we don't kink shame here. I just would like to know. I'm just curious, that's all. The recent chapters, no idea. Hero is referring to wears Crocs. If the hero wears Crocs, then that hero is dead to me. That's simple as that.
What the fuck is going on?
If the hero wears Crocs, then it's not a hero for me. That's simple as that. Superman might be missing 3 toes. Red boots. If I was aware of that, I would have an issue with it. Oh. No self-respecting hero wears Crocs. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not a fan of Boruto at all. I tried the whole Boruto thing, right? But very quickly on, when I think at the end of the first arc, Naruto was getting his ass whooped and Boruto was saving the day, and I was like, this shit's just whack. And yeah, so I just stopped watching Boruto. I really don't care for it that much. Spillers, I'm joking, brother. Hey, don't go there. Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I was just asking questions. What with blind heroes? Again, like, you know, Daredevil, I don't have an issue. Because, you know, he kind of sees he has different senses. But, you know, I don't have a problem with that. Boruto just... Here I actually meant criminally insane weirdo. Yeah, still. Crocs is a no-no. If you wear Crocs, I will not watch you do anything. Hate it off my heart. How then Naruto and Sasuke? Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was something that immediately made me switch it off. Literally trashed my Crocs and bought Adidas Ultra Boost slides when you roasted Crocs so bad. Good. That means that I can fall asleep soundly tonight. Means I have done something good for the world. I'm very happy with you. Proud with you. I'm glad you have come to your senses. And I hope that I can inspire more people do exactly what you did. Hope I can inspire more people do exactly what you did. Crocs are awful. Terrifying. And terrible. I would never be able to fully trust a person who owns Crocs, nor I would ever want to socialize with them. If Daisy was doing a charity car wash wearing underwear and Crocs, would you still pass stuff? Yes. Wouldn't even think twice. Turns out Daisy's wearing Crocs. I don't like Daisy anymore. Simple as that. Okay, so even more of a reason not to care about Boruto. Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, you know, Naruto's story is finished. I'm glad for the initial episodes of Boruto where we could see how they have, you know, grown up a bit and that Naruto has become Hokage. That's all I needed, and I don't want to see Boruto, I don't want to hear about Boruto, I don't want to discuss it, I don't want to wind myself up with it. That's it. That is quite literally it. Boruto can go and do whatever they want. Don't care for it. Alright, here we go. No idea I hate Crocs that much. Yeah, I do. They're so disgusting. They are really so disgusting. No. I found 70 energy refills. That's 2.1k units. Well, congratulations. Good for you. I'd rather farm 2.1k units. What are you going to do with all of those energy refills? There's absolutely no content coming out next month. It means you need to basically use all of those 70 energy refills absolutely sprinting through monthly event quests.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, look at that. We have a member, James. And we have a message from, no. Premium level member for 11 months. 11 months, nearly a year. Hey, that means I will have to get, well, at some point I will have to get a new token for people who have been here for 2 years. Thank you very much, James. Thank you very much. Here we go. Kingdom is very good, by the way. Kingdom is really, really good. Absolutely enjoy that anime. Really like it a lot. And Kingdom was very good. Do recommend it. I do recommend it. Hope they carry on. I hope they don't have another like 2-year gap or 3-year gap or whatever it was. Kingdom is quite nice anime, I would say. Either way, tomorrow new content. So we're going to get that side event and KaviQ. So I will be streaming KaviQ as soon as it comes out. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. GMT. You can mark it down in your diaries, calendars, phones, or wherever you mark things down. Or if you're young people with decent memories, then just remember that as soon as KaviQ is going to go live, I shall be blitzing through it and beating up Misty Knight and Captain America Sam Wilson. Just so you know. Kingdom Season 4 got announced. Nice. Very good. For 2022, even better. And I haven't bothered with side EQ, and it's expiring tomorrow. Well, you better get a run on then. This month I explored every single difficulty. Of the side quest. Just because, you know, what else are you gonna do with your energy? So, you know, just auto play through it whenever you have some. I'll tattoo it on your Forehead, perfect. You can tattoo it on your forehead. Someone who has lived in China and Japan, I like them both. There you go. Good on you. Do you watch The Witcher? Yes, I have seen both seasons of The Witcher. I haven't read the books, I haven't played the games, but I have seen the show, both seasons of it, and I do like it a lot. I do think that the finale of season 2 was a bit underwhelming, but overall I still enjoyed season 2. Season 2 was still a very, very good show. It's just that, I don't know, the last episode kind of felt underwhelming to me. There was no real good epic fight or something, I don't know. It felt lacking, is how I'm going to describe it. It needs to be tattooed in reverse so I can... Yes, yes. Don't make that rudimentary error. You don't want to be one of those guys that featured on, you know, biggest tattoo fails or whatever. On Twitter, they kind of like promote these kind of like lists of, you know, these people these people will think twice getting next to do or something like that. Or this is why tattoos are not for everybody. And then we can see Lawrence Clark in the top spot there with his forehead tattoo. There we go. Can anyone really play an Android? Yeah, there are people who are not affected. There are people who have proper, decent controls. Not everybody, but it's the best war manga in the history of manga world. There we go. We have this friends tomorrow. Hope I'll be home then. Well, I hope you're home by then. I hope you come then. Oh, you're really into it? Yeah, I loved both seasons too, and I agree that the last episode kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, exactly. It didn't feel that, you know, the season's finished. It was like, huh? That's it? You know? Nearly made a boo-boo there. I'm gonna tattoo my face for the rest of my life without even benefiting from the reminder. I know that would have been horrible. And this is surprising. We do see AQ starting, which I didn't think it would. I generally didn't think it would start. There's no in-game announcement, there's no announcement here, and they are starting Alliance Quest, which will inevitably cause a lot of problems for some people. I did not think they will start AQ today. Does anybody know of any news about the war season early? If they don't solve this by the time war is set to resume, yes, they should. If they don't sort out this problem by the time, because they still have a day, you know, there is a day's break now. And yet, the comms are definitely horrible. That's one of the all-time worst things about Kabam. They really do not know how to speak to their players. They don't do it timely enough, they do not do it efficiently enough, and in general, you know, they cause themselves a lot of problems by communicating poorly. And I think there's a lot of missed opportunities too. They don't generate much hype, you know, they don't release teasers and things like that, and I think there's so much to be improved with that. I think there's so much to be improved with the way they talk to us. Want to see a picture from Lost from One Punch Man? Why? I've seen One Punch Man. Why would I want to see a picture? Ignorance is such sin I can take. No anime fan, manga fan can even debate the Kingdom is the best war manga of all time. I don't know about that because, you know, I don't feel that I'm overly competent in whatever everything exists out there. But I have, well, watched Kingdom anime. I don't read manga, and I like Kingdom. I like Kingdom a lot. Anyhow, we fight up in here. We're probably gonna have about, well, yeah, guys, take that to PM. Take that PM. Do your weebing in private. Hope they pull AQ. I really don't think I'll be able to finish. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I also hope that, you know, I find it very strange. I find it very strange. Here is what I recommend for you, JJ. Honestly, here's what I recommend for you. If there is no official message from Kabam within next hour... Oh, but you already started the maps, didn't you? I would have said that I recommend just starting lower maps. I recommend just going to map 5 or map 3 or whatever and just playing through it, you know? I do not recommend trying to do AQ if you can't play the game. Haven't seen a picture of number 1 Hero Blast. Okay, I'm perfectly fine having not seen it. I'm perfectly fine having not seen it. How about that? How do you like them apples? What's up, Twisted Soul? How are you doing? I need map 1 the way it is. Well, there you go. Go and do map 2, map 3, something like that. But wait about an hour, see if Kabam announces anything. 5-star featured sucks, and the featured champs are bust. Well, there are some good ones though. There's Sunspot, there's Guilty in 2099, there's Tiger. You know, those are very, 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 very good champions. Then there are plenty of, you know, Arcus and Mysterio types and stuff like that. It's not the greatest feature though. It really is not the greatest feature. Sounds like perfect time to do map 8. Exactly. I better get the CEO Yatis compensation for this. If only. Besides, they have a brand new CEO. This one probably hasn't, you know, milked us enough for a new yacht. You know what I mean? Give this one a bit of time. I doubt this one has had the time to, you know, because this one didn't benefit from a single Cyber Weekend or gifting event. This guy didn't get any July 4th deals or anything, you know. Since this guy has been CEO, there absolutely nothing has happened in the game. So give him a bit of time to earn that yacht first. Anyone doesn't care about your accurate troubles because compensation, but I doubt that's the case. CEO is Korean, he's hoping he's biased and optimizes MCOC for Samsung phones. I promise you he will not. I promise you he will not. Also starting hoarding compensation, they are giving us bugs to use it. Well, I do not necessarily say hoarding the compensation, but I only claim the compensations, you know, day before they are set to expire. Because why wouldn't I, you know? What else, you know, what I'm gonna do with it? There's not that much to do. Hey, what's up, Pika? How are you doing? My Note 20 Ultra approves of this message. Note 20 Ultra? Why not 21? Is 20 the latest one? Are you using an old Samsung? I'm joking. I don't even know what are the top ones right now. And I don't even have a top phone myself anymore. I have an outdated iPhone. I'm gonna move on this year without update, and I'll probably get the next one, you know, at the end of this year. Getting S22 tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Probably a very good phone. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the phone that I have till probably the next iPhone comes out. Enjoying the update so far. How are you enjoying it? Tell me all the details. Tell me exactly what is the best part of this update for you, Pika. Tell me what is the best part of this update for you, huh? So we need to get these at least to 1 million points, then we can get a few points in some other arenas. This needs to go up at least 1 million. Compensation is like someone giving you antibiotics after they gave you the infection. It's surprisingly accurate. That's a surprisingly accurate statement, actually. By not upgrading to the new update. Yeah, but that's only going to work till tomorrow. Right? At some point tomorrow it will force you to update. Isn't it? I'm quite sure that it does force you to update. Always did for me anyways, if I didn't update on time. .22 is new one, but I upgrade every third version because they are so similar. That's fair enough. I normally upgrade it like every year, but last year what is it? I don't even know which iPhone is the latest one now. When that came out, you know, I had just moved, and quite frankly, I probably would have updated if I just had more money. But since I didn't have it, I'm just gonna wait for the next year. It already forced the update for you. Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear. I think it's different though for everybody. I don't think everybody has, like, PK is playing without the update. So I do think it's different for whatever reasons for some people. Oh crap. I miss the donos. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Both of them. Our Emma and John and K-Dog as well. Apparently, so here is the latest gossip, right? So apparently K-Dog wants Chels to be his office bling, opposed to this morning when he wanted to be Chels' office bling. And then out of nowhere came JFam saying that they will make K-Dog their bling. So, if anything, then it turns out that JFam is extremely clever, because if K-Dog gets Chels and they get K-Dog, that means they get 2 for the price of 1. I'm just saying, works out much better. Have you seen video earlier against Broken? Yeah, I have seen a ton of videos. A lot of people send me the videos. You know, many people's game is very, very, very broken right now, with random lag freezes and crashes and the game just stopping responding, and obviously then the rest of the issues with inputs parries and everything else. Part of the new update is the legendary difficulty they have introduced for Android users. Yeah, that's like that's what they call Asian difficulty, isn't it? That's what they call Asian difficulty. You know, I saw like a video from somebody about Asian difficulty. So that's what Kabam's doing. Here, this rush. Ooh, easy there, easy there. There's gonna be an anime enthusiast fight soon. And just full disclosure, I have not seen Attack on Titan, and I don't have any immediate plans to watch Attack on Titan. So I'm just gonna stay out of it. Mr. Donuts, those guys are literally the best. Oh yeah, those guys are absolutely crazy. Doc Ock started moonwalking. Jeez. 2 heads are smarter than 1, yes. Clearly they plotted this out. Clearly they have plotted this out. Exactly, it's fairly clever with a 2-for-1 sale. As long as you come through and you get Chels as your office bling bling. The game has way too much technical depth. Well, that is something that they are trying to sort out. Technical depth is pretty much exactly what they are trying to sort out now by creating new engine and basically doing it from scratch and doing it in-house. But you are 100% correct. This game has way too much technical depth. That's the reason why all these things are happening. But that is something they are working on. Just wish they did quicker. Why you don't want to watch AOT? Don't ask me that. Like, if I'm gonna answer why I don't want to watch AOT, then, you know, all AOT fans are gonna rage. So I have spoken about it in the past. That conversation wasn't pleasant for anyone involved. Well, maybe me, but definitely not you. And, you know, why don't you just leave it? Why don't you just leave it there? I haven't seen AOT, and I'm okay with that. And that's about it. 6 next incoming for Android users. Doubt it. The bailiffs are there removing Mike's torture. Bailiffs are there removing Mike's torture rank from the Kabam dungeon as I speak. What is his torture rank though? And why would bailiffs try to remove it? The game is technically bankrupt. Kabam might be many things. Bankrupt in any sense, I don't think. Well, they might be creatively and intellectually bankrupt, but that's about it. Just give me 6-star Hercules name, please. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure that everybody just gets 6-star Hercules like that. What for the poor people who already have a 6-star Hercules at SIG 200, huh? What do they get? What do they get? Besides, everybody pretty much already has a Hercules anyways, don't they? 6-star Hercules, you know, that's kind of like a default for everybody, no? Don't need 6-star Nexus, but I'll take 15,000 glory. Why do you need 15,000 glory? What for? What do you do with your glory? I have literally 15,000 glory, or like 14,397 glory. Why do you need that glory so much? A 6-star Ducati, of course. Mulder opened 6-star basic on his noob gun, got hurt, but 35 6-star feature didn't get him on his main. That's how it's meant to go. That's how it's meant to go. So Maladar doesn't have a 6-star Hercules. Ooh, I should go and leave a comment in his video. If you want that, Chan will have to do some things that will change you. Oh yeah, James knows all about that. Maybe Rockstar should take over MCOC. The platforms are amazing, especially GTA's platform. Well, that's not gonna. I doubt it's gonna happen because Netmarble is, you know, big enough as a company. So I doubt anybody's gonna take MCOC over because Netmarble is as big as it is. You know, Netmarble is one of the top 10 gaming companies, kind of by size, I believe. They're very big. Best update? Of course, it's an amazing update. It's an amazing update. Yeah, exactly. Netmarble is top 10 largest dev studio in the world, so I highly doubt anybody is going to take Kabam from them. James doesn't have skin on his knees anymore. Maybe he doesn't. And a very greedy company, and they all though. You know, how many in that top 10, how many of those companies you would quantify as not greedy? You know, just saying. Company is top 10 dev studio in the world. How many of those companies you think are not greedy? Well, I know Rockstar is a British company now as well. There you go. Might sell rights to Sony, Katie. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Maybe they need to invest more money into the gameplay rather than the store. Well, they need. Oh, yeah. I'm sure people who work there know what they need to do, but I'm sure that people who are in charge know what they rather do. Berserk's finished and AOT is just fighting against himself. Okay, so you guys are still going on about it. I'm just absolutely ignoring that conversation. I'm just absolutely ignoring that conversation. Come on. Is it crashing? Do something. Do something. The game does not want to do anything right now. So it's perfect time to refresh my Twitter. See if there is an announcement from Milestones of Champions. It has been pushed out. Doesn't seem so. Does not seem so. Go to forums. Is there some urgent message? Don't think that they are actually. There's nothing. Nope. Not even a forum post yet. To be honest, as a casual player, I just like Venom. Venom's awesome, man. Venom's really awesome in this game. Movies are fine. Venom movies, you know, they're not the greatest, they're not the worst. They did the job, you know. Popcorn and superheroes. Kind of thing. It's not a movie that I will want to rewatch either one of the Venoms. It's not a movie that I will want to rewatch multiple times and stuff like that, but I was perfectly fine watching them first time around. Okay, so we have restarted this thing. Wonderful daily crystal. Poppin'. Poppin'. And back in arena. Back in arena. Here we go. How long has GTA been running with no bugs? They cracked it. I never had any issues with Rockstar. Only EA and Kabam. I'm sure, don't get me wrong, I'm sure that there are better dev studios than Kabam, 100%. Kabam, in fact, is the absolute worst company that, quality-wise, that I have ever interacted with. And I'm not saying that lightly. Quite genuinely, they are by far the most inconsistent, the most error-prone, probably one of the least professional ones where, you know, there's a lot of problems with Kabam. The game is awesome, you know, it's a model game, but the real trick is the fact that MCOC does not really have an alternative or competitor. There's nothing, you know, there aren't many games like MCOC out there. And that's why they're doing as well they are. If they had more competition, they would not be able to get away with the things that they are now. Time to go through, burn some AQ potions. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do some AQ as well today. I'm gonna have to go and do some AQ map 8 as well, but luckily, you know, my problems do not seem to have been escalated by this update too much. Okay, let's pop it in. There we go. There you go. Well, F me, 95% of the fight parries worked, with the last 5% I missed and lost 50% HP. Good thing King Groot can region quick. Yeah, with King Groot you have quite a lot of room for getting smacked in the face. I know because I use King Groot in Lion's Quest every week. It's not my primary plan for like any of the fights, but if I do screw up and if I do get KO'd, or if I'm doing worse than I meant to, then I just start using King Groot, and I know that I can still get smacked in the face, eat like, I don't know, 5 combos or 4 combos in a fight, and finish the fight, you know, with quite high health. King Groot, like my 6-star is also quite high sig. My 6-star King Groot's like sig 140, something like that. And sig 140 King Groot does regen quite well, I'll tell you that much. Sig 140 King Groot is a friend. There we go. I'm running a lot of streams usually. Yes, you are. So, well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here as well. King Groot Sig 200, and well, I'm not quite taking my King Groot Sig 200. I think I'm gonna start saving my Sigs. I think my King Groot's fine where he is. I'm gonna take him 200. Obviously, at 200 you get even more heal, but mine's at Sig 140, and I'm very, very, very happy with that. With Sig 140, he does regen ton. Buying 6-star shards with artifacts. I'm actually, well, I don't even know what I do with my artifacts. I guess for most part I am, yeah. I think I bought 1 5-star crystal recently. Before that, bought 6-star shards, and now the latest thing that I purchased is 6-star shards as well. I'm just kind of keeping my artifacts for most part. I'm not playing incursions all that much anyways, and I'm at like 80,000 artifacts right now, because I do think that incursions are due for an store update, so I kind of want to save up some shards in case they do. Because let's face it, the current artifact value, what you can get for your artifacts, is just very, very, very bad. Very bad. Deadpool spring cleaning event is in April indeed. Yes, it's towards the end of April. Deadpool spring cleaning normally is towards the second half of April. I'd say I never logged in yesterday. And I got the daily card. What a muppet. Hey. Hey.
One word and I hit you again.
I'm telling Mother.
Go. Tell her.
What a muppet. Ah, John.
You two suck.
You surprise me to how shit you are. You fucking donkey!
Jesus Christ. Explain this to your wife. Explain this to your wife. You know, she had to literally catch you out by checking your credit card statement that you had spent the money on the game in the first place. And now tell her that you didn't even bother logging in to get your rewards. Tell her that you didn't even bother logging in to get your rewards. One get mine to 100, currently 660. Yeah, you should. You should get yours. Well, around 100, I think is perfectly fine. Okay. Didn't get it, and I didn't get it, and I logged in. That's the spirit, Emma. Rub it in. That's the spirit. Rub it in. Yeah, current value is trash. Yes. Thanks for the info. I'm gonna get time to say some gold. There you go. There you go. Hey KT, hope all is well. Odin, does his pre-fight shock resistance ability increase his value as a teammate for AW? Yes. Yes. What do you mean? Like, as in, like, you can give that to your teammate. You can give his pre-fights to your teammates. You can apply pre-fight and your teammate takes a fight and they get the benefit. Yes, Jay. You could have played that God sound clip in your prop interview for a laugh. It wouldn't have come up. It's set up in a way that it wouldn't work there. It works through my OBS only. Up it on a string.
Fuck off you fat useless sack of fucking Yankee danky doodle shite. Fuck off, will you please?
I dare and join. Ooh. How fucking fun AQ is right now when you can't parry at all. The F this game and fun. Yeah, I was very, very surprised to see that AQ is still going on. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that would be the first announcement that we see today. 6 annexes for everyone, but of course. Always 6 annexes for everyone. Oh no, I say that every morning. What do you say every morning? Finally reached 2 million rating. Nice. Good on you. Good on you, man. Archangel convert liquid courage double edge into neurotoxins. Yes, Archangel can convert liquid courage double edge into neurotoxins. Archangel uses any bleeds and any poisons on the opponent. Don't matter where they come from. F off you. Ah, okay.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
To John. What is John doing to you every morning? Then that is the question again. Because I know what I'm doing when my girlfriend tells me to F off me in mornings. Just comparing notes, I suppose. I think I'm just comparing notes here, yes. Ah, I love you too. I deserve that? Yes, you do. I bet you do. I bet you do. I mean, I know for a fact that I deserve that. So I just assume that you do too. Right. This is a cool stream to follow. My first time actually on a KT stream. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Get to leave work now. Take care. I'd see you next time, man. I do stream fairly frequently. I do stream in mornings and then majority of the afternoons. And this is the afternoon stream. Boom, easy win. Morning glory, the best kind of glory. Apology in advance. You just can't help it, you know. Wake up. Everything is nice and cozy and warm and ready. And you gotta do something. And you know, results vary, but it's effort that counts. Saturday is my ugly 30th birthday, and my wife's gonna make me an Nutella cheesecake. Hey, congratulations! Happy early birthday to you then. In case I don't see you till then, I hope I do, but hope you have a good birthday, man. Big 3-0. Big 3-0. Scary one. I can tell you one thing that you probably don't want to hear, but it's kind of like a clockwork. As soon as I turned 30, every single health issue I had got immediately worse. You don't even realize that, but yeah, you know, when I was in my 20s, I thought, you know, I have some minor problems here and there, everything's good, I'm young, I'm strong, I'm powerful, and, you know, 30 hits you, and then all of a sudden is like, ow, my back, and, you know, then it's like, why does it hurt so much? And, yeah. It's the big 30. Thanks very much. Was always unsure of that. So, who is a character who is out of meta that maybe overlooked for some shiny and new? Void is out of meta and still very, very capable. Void is definitely extremely capable still to date. Havoc, I think, is often overlooked. Just because Mutant class has, you know, a ton of amazing champions. I think Havoc can do a lot of fights extremely well. Oh, come on, really? Special attack, really? Alright, he can bypass miss now. So I'm just gonna drop this. And drop this. Haha, winning. There's quite a few actually, I think, that are just kind of unpopular at the moment, but still very, very, very capable. A lot of champions like that. I think Angela can be used for a ton of things. I think Bishop is much better offensively than a lot of people realize. I think Crossbones more useful than people think. Perhaps even Dr. Octopus, Gambit. Ebony Maw is offensively more capable than people think. Yeah. Oh, you know, I spend only 3-4 hours in gym, can buy health. That's true. When I turned 40, the clock flamed, and I instantly pooped my pants so hard I threw my back out, getting all their stuff. Oh, that sounds so sad. That sounds so sad. That's one of the biggest fears for me, is getting injured doing something completely, you know, mundane and, you know, casual and stupid. Think 30 is banned? Can you, man? Surprising you reach 40. Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. But nobody warned me about 30. Nobody genuinely warned me about 30. It came as a quite surprise. I thought, you know, 30 is still a perfectly adequate age. It turns out that no, 30 brings a whole host of problems too. I think I never understood till today. Are we fighting live? No, we're fighting computer. We're fighting a bot, basically. We're fighting an automated intelligence. We do not fight each other, ever. No, not in arena, nowhere else. There is not a single place in this game where you actively compete with another player directly by being in the same fight. There are different ways how you compete with other players, but never in the same fights. As in, like, you don't fight each other. Here, go. You got a colostomy back fit on your 40. Do you do what now? When I turned 43, my back went back in. Oh, that sounds quite nice, actually. That sounds quite nice. I'd like that. I'll be 50 next month, and I still run everybody over the basketball court. If your mind stays young, so will everybody. Ah, that's quite glad. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad he did the same for me, Katie. 30 plus has been brutal. I know, right? It really has been. It's like, I'm 31, so I'm at like my first year in my 30s. And it's been awful. Did I miss your featured 5-star opening? Yes, you did. I uploaded it on my channel. There's a 30 crystal opening shown. Check it out. It's on my channel. Out there for you to see. Video is out and ready. I'll just bring one. So you're now warned for getting 40. Now I'm even more terrified. I'm even more terrified. I need to go and do something stupid and quick. Well, thanks, doesn't share if you did it on live stream or not. No, I uploaded it before the live stream. And up before the live stream. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on. Here we go. Oh, with AQ starting, I can actually spend some of my glory now. Very good. Very good. I can go and buy some tier 4 class catalysts. And I can go and get some other stuff. Very good. I buy normally about 4 out of 5 of those tier 5 basics. I buy tier 4 class catalysts. And then some bits here and there. And then some bits here and there. Boom. Here we go. Very good. Get all the charges in the world. And he's gonna be dead by the time I... It's stupid we can do that, mate. I'll have a thing. Okay, Katie. Stupid we can do that, mate. I'll have a think. What can you do? What can you do? What will you have a think? Are you going to is that your way of telling us that you're going to toilet? Because that's where I think normally. Oh. Okay. We're good. Let's not get into it again. Let's not get into it. But yeah, later, Q-man. We need Peacemaker helmet emoji, please. Yes, White Mommy. We need a Peacemaker helmet emoji. Why don't you do something about it? But what kind of... what it is going to be about? RIP in peace or something like that? RIP Peacemaker kind of thing? Me and you can even need this. We can do something stupid. Yeah, we definitely should. Definitely should. I'd be 100% for that. Like one of the kind of random things that I did when I was feeling like doing something stupid is I went skydiving. It was absolutely awesome. It was absolutely awesome. Well, Ankit, since you are pushing for the Peacemaker helmet the hardest, why don't you reach out to White Mommy and you guys work on it together? How about an eagle emoji? Oh, I would absolutely love an eagle with googly eyes emoji. That would be awesome. Eagle emoji. By the way, when I saw Eagle hug John Cena, that was one of the most awesome things I had seen in my life. I did not know I was missing an eagle that hugs people in my life, but I definitely was. The moment that Eagle hugged John Cena, I thought, it's so awesome. It rivaled the moment when in King Kong versus Godzilla, Kong fixed his shoulder against the skyscraper. That was also one of those moments that I did not know I was missing in my life, but after I had seen Kong put his shoulder back in place after it had been dislocated, I immediately realized that, you know, I was missing it in my life. I did not understand how I had lived my life so far without seeing King Kong use skyscraper as a wall to reallocate his shoulder. That was one of those moments when I saw, yes, that's what I'm paying money for. You know, when I saw that, I was like, that's bloody awesome. And yeah, that eagle hugging John Cena was another one of those moments. I did not know I was missing it in my life, but it turns out that I definitely was. I hope all is well. Pulled Nimrod today. How important his dupe is? I think it is quite important. I do think it is quite important. Need to rank up attack, either him unduped or Guardian 650. I'd still probably rank him above Guardian myself personally, even unduped, but I would try and work very hard on getting him awakened. I think he's well worth the tech awakening gem, for instance. Something like that. You have done that in the army. Not the same. Yeah, I understand it's not the same. I did it when my auntie passed away. I wasn't quite... Well, it was actually a bit more sad than that, because I did go to Latvia just before she passed away, so I was basically with her in the last days she was alive, and you know, it was quite obvious that she's not gonna get any better, and she was one of the most important people in my life, and I just did not know what to do with myself. So one day we kind of woke up with my brother, and yeah, we just went skydiving, and we did a bunch of other stupid shit, but skydiving was kind of like the biggest one. But it was quite a shitty time. But skydiving was awesome though. One of the most awesome things I had done. Putting around fixing Bully Maguire's back. Actually thought King Kong watched Lethal Weapon. Yeah, I know. I actually thought King Kong probably watched Lethal Weapon. You were talking about that scene where Kong getting shouldered for about 2 weeks after he saw. I know. That scene is just amazing, man. Kong putting his shoulder back in place against the skyscraper, man. That is what, you know, CGI was invented for. That's like the best use of CGI that I had seen in my life. As far as I'm concerned, it's perfection of, you know, blockbuster cinema. Just the helmet or anything specific with it. We need it to mean something. It has to mean like rip or something like that. You know what I mean? There needs to be a reason to use that emoji. Do you understand? It's kind of like we have Quake emoji, but nobody's using like Quake emoji for anything. Or we have Ghost emoji, but nobody's using Ghost emoji for anything. That emoji needs to have like a use for it. It can be like F or rip, or it can be for something else, but there goes my first death in EQ. Well, enjoy your first one. For many more to come. For many more to come. Wanted to skydive, but I was too short for my weight, i.e. too fat. I did not know that that can... Is that a thing? I did not know that... How is that like... I think if you went skydiving where we went skydiving, nobody would have a problem with anything. It wasn't exactly the most kind of like high-tech place. They didn't even have a proper flight suit for me because I was too tall. White Mommy and JJ, the daily goals remind us they are more awesome than the rest of humanity. Yes, JJ is quite obviously the best moderator. In case you did not know, JJ has 2 wrenches by her name. She literally wields 2 wrenches, so it means she's twice as good as any other moderator. It's quite obvious that, isn't it? It's okay. I think we have grinded our norm here. Look at that. We have some extra rewards here that we can claim. Oh, Alliance War loss. I'm gonna spoil the one. Completion. It's all good. It's all good. So let's open some arena crystals. Let's open some arena crystals before we go. And see what happens. Whoopsies. Where does this crystal come from? I don't know what happened there. Right. Right. Arena crystal 27. So let's open. Come on, pop 10 many units. Pretty please. 15. Pathetic. That's a pathetic result. Damn, you took L again. Alright. Well, there is a decent chance that this wasn't gonna count, but yeah, we did anyway. Anyways, I'll upload the war video tomorrow. Gonna join. Yeah, I need to go join AQ after the stream as well. I need to go join AQ after the stream as well. But we absolutely have to say a massive thank you to K-Dog and JFam. They're absolutely crazy people and extremely generous, and huge thank you to both of you. And everybody else who was here, who was part of the stream. I always appreciate all of you being here. I don't take any of that for granted. You guys do make my days better, and you are awesome, and you know, hope that helping you a bit too. And raid Enzo, sure. If anybody can drop an Enzo link in the chat, that would be awesome. We can just go with KT raid, so I can go with hashtag KT raid, and we can go and say hello to Enzo. Drop that link in there, and yeah, Enzo is an absolutely awesome guy. Hope you guys enjoyed his stream as well. Go there and say hello to suspiciously nice human being. Honestly, Enzo is too nice. I don't trust him. think he's probably like serial killer or something. Anyway, see ya.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next